Hey y'all, here I am, check it out. I'm glad you clicked on this video today because this is the video where I launch my brand new urban gardening lifestyle YouTube video channel. I know, don't get all excited. Before you subscribe, like, and share with all your friends, I gotta tell you the truth. I don't know how to make YouTube videos. And I'm not really much of a gardener either. But if I waited around to do what I want to do until I learn how to do it, I would never do anything. And I wouldn't be the mildly successful young man that I am today. So I'm just going to go for it. I will eventually, the learning curve is steep, but I will eventually figure out how to photograph and edit and add music to and upload and make YouTube videos. But see, I got this little iPad a couple months ago, and it has a little camera on the back, and I figured, hey, I like gardening, and I like YouTube videos. I like gardening videos, and I figured I could do that, so I'm going to do it. So now I'm learning about how I can sit without having the sun in my eye. I guess there's a better time to videotape. Nobody does videotape. Take two. Hey, here I am, check it out. Hey y'all, here I am, check it out. One of the things that goes along with gardening is seed saving. And I've been really into seed saving since I started going to the seed swap, seed exchange that we have here in town. A couple of years ago it started. And it's a really great way to meet other gardeners, find out what good things grow in your area, and it saves you a lot of money because you can get some really good seeds to grow in your garden. And now, if you have the opportunity to go to a seed exchange, you should really take a minute and look through a seed catalog, and try to organize, what you're looking for. Because when you get to that seed swap, they're going to have all kinds of stuff. They're going to have things like you never even heard of. But if you got that list of things you're looking for, last year I went and I wanted red peppers, all different shapes, all different sizes, and I wanted them to be sweet, not hot. So I went and I found some Jimmy Nardellos and some Marconis and some lunchbox peppers, and I found a good collection right there. I didn't have to order any peppers. Of course, I started a whole bunch of peppers, and then when I planted them all out, the only ones that survived were the hot peppers, jalapenos, habaneros, Thai chili peppers, which I love. I love the Thai chili peppers, so I'm okay with that. But anyway, my point is, I've been saving seeds for this year's seed swap, or this season's seed swap. And I don't know if you've ever seen Malabar spinach growing. It's a great plant. It grows in the summer down here when it's really hot. It's something that will grow. And I'm saving these seeds right here. They look like big blackberries or something. They're not very sweet, but they're very purple. They will stain your fingers purple if you squeeze them. So anyway, I'm drying those out, but I've been saving them for a few weeks now. And you can see I'm gonna have all these to trade with the at the seed exchange, and I also made some real cool video of pictures of the plant in action. It was really good. They're beautiful plants. And then out of all those peppers that I grew, my favorite pepper this year was the I don't know what it's called. I've been calling them UFO peppers because they look like little UFOs. Little UFOs. But if you can see, I've been saving a lot of seeds. I've got a lot of seeds. Thousands. So I've got those going. And then I've been growing this really cool amaranth. And the heads, they're not really big. And the plants themselves aren't awesome. But I grow the seeds, or I grow the plants for all the little black seeds. I don't know if you can see that. This thing is full of seeds. Can you hear that? So what I do is I take these seeds and I grow them in trays like this on a little bit of potting soil or seed sprouting material, and I grow sprouts. Amaranth sprouts are beautiful and they're delicious and they look so pretty on a salad. You really need to grow them. The plant themselves, it's not so great. I mean, it's okay. They're pretty. The bees love them. The bees are insane around these things because they're just hundreds and hundreds of little flowers. And they can make like a buffet stop. They don't have to go to individual flowers. They just go, they love it. It's crazy. Okay, so those are some of the seeds I'm going to take to the seed swap. But, growing stuff from seed takes a long time. And our seasons here overlap. And it's really hard to decide to pull out those summer plants while they're still doing good so you can get your fall crops in and get them up and running before time. So what I do is I start my fall crops inside, but instead of starting from seeds, I start from cuttings. Now, this is propagating a different way. I mean, it's very common, but a lot of people don't do it for the vegetable garden, which I don't understand. What you really need is I don't know how organic it is or proper, but there is this stuff called root toner. And it's a hormone or something like that. And it's a powder. And don't sniff that. Whoo. And what you do is you take a cutting from some plant that you like and you put in the root toner, and that helps stimulate root growth. And then when it starts, you've got a giant head start on growing a plant. And that works really great when you're trying to overlap seasons. Now, one of my favorite fall crops to grow, it's a very expensive plant when you stop and think about it, is broccoli. And a lot of people don't know about this, but it works out great for me, is if you take some broccoli and you cut little florets. I always cut like fresh, clean broccoli, cut it at a 45-degree angle. And what you want to do is get it into the root toner, have it touch the cut surfaced area. You don't need a whole lot of it. I mean, it's a hormone, and it goes along. Oh, it got stuck in the jar there. and what you want to do, tip, tap, 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 tappa, tap, tap, tappa, and there. See what you got right there? Now, what you want to do is put that in some good potting soil seed starting material. And it's a good idea to push a hole down into the dirt and make a little void. So when you put the put the plant in there, it won't rub off all of the root toner. Now see, I've done a tray here. Woo! That's root toner. That's good stuff. Okay, and I've had great results with this. I mean, I'll show you some pictures, and I usually try to pause. What I usually try to do is get some plants that need a little extra time going to get started, and I go with that. And broccoli's more expensive, but I like to grow carrots. And I'm not talking about just normal carrots, because carrots are cheap. Really, when you think about carrots, they're pretty cheap. But if you do this little trick, you're going to get show carrots. I mean, carrots, they're going to flip out your neighbors. And I do the same sort of thing. I start out with some cuttings and a little root toner, and I get them in some really high grade potting soil, seed starting material. Now, these things, a couple weeks underneath the fluorescent lights, and wow, you're going to see what kind of results you can get. Okay, here I am. Check it out. Hey, I hope you like this video, and you'll watch some more, because I'm going to make some more, and I'll show you more in my garden. I'm going to take you to the seed swap, and I'm going to take you out to the community garden where I've got a little plot, and I have a friend who's a forager, and she can show us some cool things to pick out in the wild. And anyway, it's me, Tim, and I'm glad you clicked onto this video today. I hope you don't regret it. I hope you click on some more. Have a good day, and have a good day. I'll see you next video. You're awful sweet. Thanks.